Hey everybody, Chris Pritchard, public speaking. So I'd like to bring to everybody's attention the idea, or the concept rather, of youthful offenders and how they create problems in school and how they fill up prisons and how they create all of these things that lead to a negative path down the road, keeps them from being a integrated part of society. All right. How many times have you seen YouTube videos, breaking news, where students have decided to get up and have a battle royal, a wrestling moment? I don't know. They're doing. Just the other day, they said because teachers left the school or the room that they started doing drugs, they started having sex with each other. I'm like, really? All right, yeah, we got a problem, people. All right, we got a problem. Most of the time, we have a problem in these more concentrated areas where you got high concentration, high numbers of students. You've got a lot more poverty. You have a lot more drug use. You got a lot more crime. All right, all of that stuff creates what happens in the school. All right, it's like a hill. It's like a stream runs downhill. You just got all this stuff runs downhill. My first point is that the systems that are in place, the systems that are there, they don't work. All right, the systems that are built to interact and intervene on these young people who have trouble, they don't work. All right, that's simple as it is. Avocation, you got all this avocation. You know, oh my gosh, I can't believe these guys, did it. Just like the story I said earlier. They said that because teachers walked out, these kids became drug users and they started having sex with each other. I mean, for real? You really think that's because the teachers walked out? No, I mean, let's be honest. What happened? Did the magic fairy drop in and bring drugs to the school? Did they just automatically sprinkle something on them and start making them have sex with each other? No, all right. These are behavior patterns that they have going on. These are negative behaviors. These are negative things that are going on in these students' lives. All right, and we need to stop that. Second point I'd like to make is that a lot of times nobody wants to identify the fact that we have a problem. All right, in that story from earlier, all right, they said that the trauma from the teachers getting up and walking out is what created these people, what created this need for these drugs or for this activity that went on that shouldn't went on. Are you kidding me? Come on now, really? You're gonna make an excuse. That's what avocation does. It's an excuse for why somebody is the way they are. All right, you got to go back to the source. You got to go back and see what's happening in these people's lives. All right, you've got these people who, you got these young people who all they've seen all their life is negative things, and they see their parents do negative things, their uncles, their brothers, their whatever. All right, whoever's in their life that shows them any type of support and care, compassion, whether it be, all right, here's a couple $100, I just sold a couple keys down here. Look, these things aren't, nobody likes to talk about this stuff, but it's real life, all right? It's real life, and it's expanding. It is blowing up. All right? I got 10 years working with incarcerated individuals. 10 years, all right? I know a lot because when I was in there, I was able to really become a very good staff member working with these people. I was able to hear a lot of their stories. But one thing about them is you don't realize that when they got to where I was, when the point was where I got them, their light was nearly out, all right? Adult corrections, guess what? A lot of those guys' lights are out, all right? They've turned the light out. They don't have no hope. They don't look to the future no more. Some of these younger guys, all right, these younger people were some of the guys that may have been in that video doing drugs that you might see down in Charlotte, fighting with the teachers, getting up, smacking the teacher around. That's who I deal with. All right, you can't be afraid to step in and intervene on these people. We're gonna set up something new. That's what this video is about. Main point 3 is about a new way, a new program we set up. We can take these people who start off, hey, their life is over, right? All right, they're incarcerated. They just got this very dim light burning, all right? We're going to mold that. We're going to use that. We're going to create a system that we can use to make these people reintegrate into society, all right? the one thing that we got to do on a community level is while they're incarcerated, we're going to build this package. We're going to build this program that we can educate these people on how to do these things and how to do them right. Because you can't just run up in somebody's neighborhood and start throwing people around saying, hey, you ain't going to do this to no teacher. You're going to be a good man. You're going to be a good woman. You're going to grow up, raise a family, da, da, da. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but we ain't going to get there yet. We're going to get there later. You got to start teaching them the law, teaching them the stuff that they need to know. All right. On a community-based level, we're going to come in and we're going to create positions. All right. That's right. Paid positions. Because a lot of these people ain't going to make it through this program. You're going to find that's a good thing about it. It's kind of like picking them out of a group. Man, it's like picking a basketball team out of all your friends in high school. You get to pick and choose who you want. All right, we're going to pick and choose the incarcerated individuals whose light has gotten brighter instead of gotten dimmer. All right, as they go from entering the system to out of the system, their light goes dimmer or their light gets brighter. That's just how it is. Trust me, I've got this experience there. We're going to take them. We're going to make that light really bright. We're going to pick out the ones. We're going to pick out the brightest. On a community base, we're going to set up a job. It's going to have a pay. It's going to have benefits. It's going to have all these things. Those are going to act as rewards, but they're not rewards. It's simply a support system for them. Because a lot of times when they get out of prison, they got to go nail 17 roofs a month, kill themselves, literally, to just have a little bit of money. All right? I'm not sitting here saying that I feel bad for these people. All right? I don't. They victimize somebody. However, we cannot sit around and complain about what's going on with these youthful offenders when we can't help the people who were at one time youthful offenders when they're trying to do it better. We can't do that. It's kind of like it's just a failing system. This new system is going to bring people in, going to give them money, going to give them support system, and they're going to infiltrate. They're not afraid to step into the system. They're not afraid like what they are in Charlotte. They don't want to go in. They don't want to say, man, we got some bad kids around here. That's what's really going on. You got some kids doing some crazy stuff. They probably need the butt. You know what I'm saying? They probably need something going on. These people aren't afraid to step in and say that. They aren't afraid to get into the hearts of them young men and women. I'm telling you, once you get in the heart, it opens a whole new world, and that's what's got to happen. And that's what the plan is. In conclusion, that's what I'm trying to propose to you. That's what I want to inform you on. Because for one, the system fails. The system ain't there. It's not working. We got to improve on it, and we got to make it better. For as well, you have people who will get out and they will go in and do the hard work. They'll go in and do the groundwork because, gosh, they've already learned the hard way. They'll go in and do it. We got to support them up. We got to make it so, you know, we can't have them out here trying to intervene on the kids and they ain't got no money. They ain't got no income. Because guess what they're going to do? They're going to do what they know. They're going to jump out. They're going to go out here. They're going to sell some stuff. They're going to rob some stuff. I mean, that's just life, people. All right? We're going to make this happen. We're going to create this system. And we're going to have these youthful people understand that the light that they think is so powerful as they're walking around high school, being mean to other students, being mean to teachers, that light's fixing to absolutely go almost nearly out when they catch felony and they go to prison. And we're going to catch them before that light starts to flicker, and we're going to educate them. And we're going to do that by using the people whose light has already went from bright to flickering to dim and built themselves up to bright. It's a system. We can make it work, but we have to do the things that nobody wants to do. I'm Chris Pritchard, and I appreciate you watching.